15 Best Things to Do in Japan. The picturesque land of Japan is one of the economically leading countries in the world. Japan is culturally rich and offers many interesting activities with respect to architecture, art, music, food, lifestyle, and nature. It is the perfect amalgamation of modernization and tradition. Here is a list of the most exhilarating things to do in Japan that would make it the next tourist destination on everyone's bucket list. Number 1. Climb Japan's highest active volcano. Mount Fuji is the highest active volcanic mountain in Japan that is also worshipped as a sacred mountain in the Shinto religion. It lies to the southwest of Japan's capital Tokyo. One of the adventurous things to do in Japan is to climb the popular Mount Fuji in the months of July and August. Visitors can even enjoy the breathtaking views from either of these places, the Shinfuji Station, from the top of the Chieito Pagoda, or any of the 5 lakes that surround the mountain. Number 2, Arashiyama, take a weekend trip. One of the best weekend resorts a few kilometers away from the bustling city of Kyoto, Arashiyama is a land of nature and heritage. The best thing to do in Japan in November is to visit this gorgeous landscape. December also makes a good time to visit the bamboo groves, as they are filled with numerous lights as a part of the Hanatoro festival. The main attractions of Arashiyama are the vast bamboo groves, the famous Tagetsukiyo Bridge, boating in the Oegawa River, temples like Tenryuji, Goji and Nanbutsuji, and the Monkey Park. Number 3. Cherry Blossom Festival. Traditionally called the Hanami Festival, the Cherry Blossom Festival is dedicated to the 2 weeks of the spring season when sakura and yumi flowers bloom all over the regions of Japan. People flock over the gardens in Japan to enjoy an evening of food, drinks, and music under the blossomed cherry trees and celebrate the view of the delicate pink flowers. Number 4, Tokyo, enjoy the nightlife. Shinjuku Station is a major nightlife district in Tokyo. Visitors can come across the world-famous robot restaurant, karaoke bars, Japanese pinball parlors, and nightclubs. Numerous ramen restaurants and bars are hidden in the narrow alleys of this district. Number 5, meet snow monkeys at Arashiyama Monkey Park. A visit to the Arashiyama Monkey Park combines a brisk hike with gorgeous views of the whole of Kyoto and, of course, a plethora of adorable snow monkeys lounging around so close you can share your park-approved snacks with them. This is one of the most unique Japanese attractions. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be so close to so many of these little critters. Number 6, catch some waves and surf in Okinawa. While you might not associate Japan with surfing, there's actually a thriving surfing community in Okinawa. Because of the shallow nature of the area, you have to plan your days just right. In most places you can only surf within a couple of hours on either side of high tide, or risk wiping out into the reef, but if you time your trip right, you just might catch some world-class waves. Number 7, get your anime fix in the markets of Akihabara. If there's a mecca for anime fans, it's Akihabara. From retro video games to anime and manga paraphernalia to all kinds of high-tech electronics, you can find it here. Among the many specialized stores are maid cafes with staff dressed as maids or anime characters, department stores with daily performances by the in-house pop band, and a literally endless supply of anime and manga stores. It's an otaku paradise. Number 8, worship at the Itsukushima Shrine in Miyajimo. Relax on the island of Itsukushima with tranquil views of one of Japan's most iconic Shinto shrines and popular tourist attractions. Listen to the sound of the water flowing underneath the floorboards of the shrine, and look out at the bay and the famous floating torii, a gateway of the shrine. Number 9, witness the aerial view of the city. One of the world's largest Ferris wheels, views from Temposan Ferris wheel are a feast for the eyes. providing a picturesque and panoramic view of the surroundings including Mount Ikoma on the east, the Akashi Keikyo Bridge on the west, and the Rokko Mountains to the north. This Ferris wheel will surely take your breath away. The colorful light displays, approximately 15-minute long ride through the sky, and the mesmerizing aerial views make this one of the best things to do in Japan with kids who get fascinated and curious about little things. Number 10. Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum. Japan is the only country in the world to have been hit by a nuclear bomb during World War II. To honor those who lost their lives in the incident, and the efforts of the Japanese government to spread awareness about the repercussions of the weapon used in the regions of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, led to the establishment of the Nagasaki Atomic Bomb Museum. The museum hosts an exhibition room, a video room, a bookshop and a refreshment room, where one can spend some time reminiscing the unfortunate event. Number 11, Imperial Tokyo. Tokyo's most famous landmark, the Imperial Palace with its beautiful 17th-century parks surrounded by walls and moats, is a must-see when visiting the nation's capital. Don't be put off by the fact that the majority of the palace is closed to the public. It's still in use by the imperial family, as there is still enough to see simply by strolling the grounds. Number 12, Fukuoka Castle. One of the few surviving examples of the once prolific and majestic hilltop homes preferred by shoguns and city rulers, Fukuoka Castle, Fukuoka-jo, is one of the highlights of a visit to Fukuoka. Once part of a massive complex that covered an area of some 47,000 square meters, this beautiful castle still impresses with its size and its position on a tall foundation overlooking the Naka River. Number 13, Shibuya Crossing. Here is an idea for you: make a time-lapse of people crossing the famous Shibuya Street and post it on Instagram. It is maddening. Why wouldn't it be when there are about 2,500 people crossing the street when the light changes? Shibuya has a fame for being the busiest crossing in the world. The best time is the night time when all the neon lights are lit up. Number 14, drink matcha tea. Health freaks must already know what matcha tea is and cannot stop raving about it. If you have never tried it before, then make it a point of adding it to your experience. The powdered green tea has more flavors than a regular tea and is usually had with wagashi, a sweet made from rice, soybean, and sugar. You can have it in any of the traditional tea houses in Japan. Number 15, taste the flavors of Japan. If you dine at traditional Japanese restaurants during your time in the country, you will likely get to try Japan's national dish, curry rice. Traditionally served with meat, potatoes, carrots and onions, many restaurants now serve modern variations of this humble cuisine. Along with fish and rice, seasonal ingredients are staples of Japanese cuisine while spices are only used sparingly. Some of the other popular dishes you will encounter during your stay in the country are sushi, tempura, soba, onigiri, udon, yakitori, miso soup, sashimi and unagi. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel.